Hey guys, so in today's video I will chit chat a little in the beginning as usual, but then we'll get into my empties, products that I've used up. I have a good bag full, basket full of stuff. I keep this in our bathroom, and then as I use up things, and it's a lot of things that we've talked about throughout the month, you know, as I do when we talk about, like, you know, getting new things, trying new products. I don't want to just be like, hey, I got this, and then never really tell you what happened with it. So I love these types of videos because when you have used up a product, you can give a really good review, I feel. And I'll also let you know if I'm going to be repurchasing it again, or if I have repurchased it again, because some of these have been in here for a little while. I got some good stuff, some really good things to talk about. Before we get started, I think I'm going to do just a quick outfit. We've been gone today, and while I'm still dressed and stuff, I figured I would do this. A lot of times I make it a point to, or I say that I'm going to make it a point to share these in videos, but a lot of times I'm not even like fully dressed, and I'm wearing like sweatpants and just whatever, you know, because I just like keep it real. I'm not going to like get head to toe dressed to film from here up. But I'll show you what I wore. I mean, it's not a huge deal. And then I want to share with you guys a new foundation that I'm using. We'll just kind of chit chat for a few minutes. It's the Makeup Forever Ultra HD, which I had no idea that this even existed. I'm not sure 100% what the big differences are. I'm not a huge fan of the original HD. I tried it over the years, and like in the really early days of my channel, like 6, 7, gosh, it's gonna be 7 years. It's the first week of August, it'll be 7 years, so crazy. You know, I would always try to use this and kind of go back and forth, and it was always just a little strange. I just never was super into it. I just didn't find it like super long wearing. And when I used this last couple days, I noticed when I first used it, it was just very, you know, good coverage. It really reminds me of the Clinique Acne Solutions BB that I love. Favorite thing that I'm using right now. But it's not as thin as that. It gives the same coverage. It feels the same. It has that same sort of really smooth finish, and the finish is really great. But today is hot. It's just been horribly hot and extremely humid, which is even worse. Like, that just kills it even worse. So I feel like it's not super holding up very well today. I did take a little bit of my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Natural and touch up a bit when I got home before I filmed, because like I said, we have been out today. It's really pretty, and I think I'm gonna like it when it cools off a bit, because I really think what killed it for me today was the humidity and the heat, which isn't even normal. So I don't know, I'm gonna have to use it a little bit longer. But if you like that, let me know what you think about it, or any tricks that you found with it, or how you like, I don't know, just whatever. But I've been liking it the last 2 days. I mean, the 2 days that I've used it, it's good. I'll show you my outfit. I'm wearing these two necklaces by Bumble. It's just a little, this one has like a little, little stones along the strand, which I like when you layer with another necklace that's pretty plain, especially if you're wearing like a crew neck type top like this that's really high up. This is from Bumble as well, it's just a little bar. And then my typical cuff bracelets from the current custom, the hammered ones, and then the locket cuffs from L&M. I love the way those look together. And then this is from Bumble too. So just gold. I really wanted to wear like a big chunky chain or a chunky like something today, because this top is just kind of plain, but it's too hot. Like, I just can't wear like super heavy jewelry when it's this hot out. Okay, so very just no fuss. These shoes from Target, I love these. They are so comfortable. These are just wonderful, and can't recommend these enough. I believe they still have them. I saw them when I was in the store the other day. So, and then just some really comfortable, these are a little higher waisted jeans. And this is from Everlane. It's just a very like sort of rough cotton, very thick cotton tank, and I have these in a couple of different colors. I really like these. And I have my bag up here as well. I'll show you. This is the one from my last video. I just love it. Like, once I got my stuff in it and it's like a good weight, you can really feel how comfortable it is. It's just wonderful. So really loved it today. This is how I wore it. It's just great. And I don't have it zipped, but it's just so easy. It's just the easiest bag. Can't say enough good things, but well, apparently I did say enough good things about it because I made like a 30-minute video about it. But no, it was about like different things and buying pre-loved and eBay and what I saw. It was a big story. But I'm glad that you guys liked that. I got a lot of really good feedback. I just enjoy doing those. I'm glad that you guys are liking those. So yeah, this is just easy. This is just how I like to dress. I mean, it's nothing new. I just like to get tanks that work really well, tops. I'm gonna show some of my favorite stuff in my favorites video this month. Next week, is that right? Gosh, this month is going by crazy fast. I've got some t-shirts that I just absolutely love. But yeah, I mean, I don't like to look like one day I have a really like edgy style and then the next day I look really sweet and I'm wearing like floral print. Then the next day I look like a hippie and then the next day I look like, you know, I'm about to, I don't even know. That's just not my, my style is just easygoing. Like, I don't like to look like a different person every single day. I just am comfortable and this is what works and it looks chic and it's just easy and it doesn't look like I've tried too hard because I didn't. It's just easy. I just get stressed out with like outfits and not stressed out, but nothing stresses me out more than like thinking I've got to pick out like a totally different outfit every day or like something crazy. Like if I know that I've got things that work, that's just wonderful. Like I just cannot even relate to, even like there's a lot of blogs and a lot of things like that which are just great. And I don't follow like specifically a lot, I don't know. It's just, I see a lot of things where people never repeat outfits or they just look totally different every day or it's just a dress that anyone can just buy and put on. What's the big deal? And that stresses me out so bad. And I'm thinking you go out every day and you have to have a different outfit and that's just so much pressure, you know? And that's what they do, like that's their job. So I mean, that's like if you are a fashion blogger and that's what you do and you have to have a different outfit every day, that's their job. And that's gotta be like difficult. Like I get that, that's difficult. Nothing would stress me out more and it almost stresses me out like seeing that because I'm just like, oh my God, like it's crazy. So yeah, as I've gotten older, I've just realized that, you know, stick with certain things that work, accessorize it in the fall. Nothing is better than the fall for me because you can layer different jackets and it's just a whole other like, you know, whereas like in the summer when it's hot, you really are just limited to like, at least where I live, like even this is pushing it, like with jeans, it is hot. Just, you know, you just have to wear like as few pieces as possible, which is great and easy, but in the fall you have a few more options. So let's go ahead and get into it. I'm gonna try to go fairly quickly, but I do feel like this month there are a lot of good things. And look, like it doesn't look like it's very full, it's about half full. There's a lot of stuff, so I figured I would go ahead and do it. I'll start with this. This is what kind of kick-started this today. I used the last of my L'Occitane Delicious Paste Exfoliating and Smoothing. It's a scrub. And you guys probably remember when I got this, and you may think it didn't really last too long, but I used this so much because I fell in love with it. It wasn't like a scrub that I used like once or twice a week. I use this all the time because that's how much I loved it. So yes, this will be a definite repurchase. I'm using the Soap and Glory scrub that I have now, but it doesn't really compare to this because they're very different. That one is very good. This one is very good and different in that it's almost like a, it's like an in-shower moisturizer as well. Like, okay, I showered probably 7 hours ago and used this, and I still feel like I just put lotion on, but it's not greasy. I don't know how to describe it. It is the weirdest thing. And it's just a product that literally does, it's like a 3-in-1 type thing. I hate body lotion. I hate taking that extra step. When it's hot, I feel like, ugh, like it's just gross. So when I use this, I can use this in the shower. You know, it's obviously a scrub, so that's great. It's like one of the best scrubs I've ever tried. It is the best scrub I've ever tried. And then when you rinse it off, you have to sort of like really take your hands, you know, make sure that it all comes off, and you'll feel very moisturized. So it's like an in-shower moisturizer. Well, then you get out of the shower and, you know, you have your towel. You can really just scrub, not scrub, but really wipe down. You don't have to feel like, sometimes when you use an in-shower moisturizer, you have to be real, you feel like you're gonna wipe it off with your towel. Like, you don't even have to worry about that. You just wipe down, you do whatever, and it will still be on. And then it's like you don't need lotion. Like lotion would be way too much. It would be just way overkill. It is so moisturizing. It's wonderful. It smells good. I love it. Can't say enough good things. And I gotta figure out something cute to do with this because this is just too cute of a jar. And I think I'm gonna take the sticker off. Yeah, and I'm gonna use it for something. This would be cute for something. But oh my gosh, I just love it. I'll go ahead and go to another L'Occitane product that I didn't really love so much. This is the lavender bubble bath, foaming bath, whatever. Very generous size, so you may be surprised, like you really went through that fast. I really did. The problem with this was that it was not very creamy. I didn't get it. It smelled good. It smelled like lavender, but then after a couple minutes in the tub, it just sort of transformed into just a typical bubble bath soapy smell. It didn't leave my skin scented. It didn't leave my skin feeling any different. And to get good bubbles, I really had to use a lot of it. So I wasn't super into this. You know, I don't want to use a ton of bubble bath. I think I'm just going to stick with the Lush bubble bars from now on, like I said in the video. I'll go to another L'Occitane product because I'm just seeing this in here. I think I bought all of these at the same time too. You could have definitely stretched that scrub out longer, but like I said, I just love it. I would literally use it like every time I took a bath or a shower. This is the, what's the whole little, here it is. The whole little pump came off of it. It is the Velvet Serum, and this is basically a product that you use, kind of like think of it as a face serum, but except it's for your body. So you would use it and then it sinks in pretty well. It's a little on the thin side, not watery thin, but thinner than like a lotion, kind of almost like a gel. And then you put your lotion over it. Oh, I'm not a lotion person. This is like an extra step lotion, so looking back, it wasn't really like a product that I would have said, yeah, that's definitely for me. But when I tried it out in the store, it just smelled so good and it feels so light that I thought maybe this would be a good replacement for a, you know, like it's just so quick and easy. And yeah, I could use it and I would just put it all over. It would sink right in. It smelled amazing, really fresh. But I wouldn't repurchase it because to get like a moisturized effect, you do have to use a lotion with it. So then I thought, it's just not that worth it. I felt like if I just used it on its own, I didn't really notice anything amazing. So yeah, it's a product I wouldn't get. It's one of those like luxury, if you just wanted to, I don't know. I don't even know what to say. Okay, I've got to get another one of these. The Paul Mitchell Hot Off the Press. For years, you guys know, I have raved about this. I discovered this on, okay, I was doing a photo shoot with Sigma and she used this in my hair and I loved it and I've been hooked ever since. This is it. Like if I curl my hair, I didn't do jack to my hair today. I just let it dry on its own, no big deal. But when I use a curling iron, I will use that in my hair. I'll curl my hair. The curls will last all day into the next day. I gotta get some more of that stuff because it's just the best. The Murad clarifying wipes for blemish prone skin. Basically, it's just like a face wipe, like if you don't want to wash your face. It's not gonna be one that you can use to get your makeup off because I wouldn't use this around my eyes. What I like to use these for is in the morning. So rather than, you know, when I wake up going to my sink and going through all that, I just use this, you know, because I don't really need to scrub my face or do anything crazy, but I do want to get the oil off my skin. I do want to get, because I do have to wash my face in the morning because as you sleep overnight, like you might sweat, you'll get a little oily. You know, I want to get the moisturizer, whatever I use the night before. It's just, you can't, I just love these. I love those so much and I already have repurchased one, so, and I'm a good ways into those. I didn't realize I had 2 of these in here, but that just shows you that these are really good and that I have repurchased them again and again, and I think I've had definitely a few more before these, but it's the Glam Glow Super Mud Clearing Treatment Mask. These are really wonderful. This is definitely one of my favorite masks, and I don't currently have one. I did not run out and repurchase it because I've been using the Caudalie Detox Mask, but I wouldn't really compare that to this one. That one is more like, I would say like a calming, you know. That one, the Glam Glow, This one, the Superman that I just showed, is very good if you have like problem skin or your pores are like really clogged, or if you have breakouts or anything. That's a good one. It's very cooling. It really feels like it's doing something. And it does make my skin look nice when I rinse it. I have so many hair products, it's not even funny. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me get through a couple of these things and then we'll just do all the hair things at once. The Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. I have already repurchased one and I'm already like a good ways into that one. This is just my favorite brow gel. I feel like, sure, you can go out and get cheaper ones from drugstores, which I have for years in the past, but then once I ever go back to this one, I realize why I like it so much and why I can justify spending a little more on it. It's not goopy. It dries very dry. It doesn't look like you've gelled your brows on, which a lot of them from the drugstore, if you just get a clear mascara or something like that, clear mascaras kind of tend to do that, especially if you have like hairy brows like I do, like real, you know, you don't want them to look like slick back and you don't want them to like hurt when you move. So yeah, and it really does keep them in place, which is important for me because, like I said, I have hairy brows. The Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer, I held on to it for a little while and then I thought, no, I'm not gonna use it. This I've talked about before. It just kind of really settles, makes me look old. It doesn't wear really well. And funny enough, because this is very raved about, and I remember when I said that, I think it was in my favorites video, my recent one, this was a flop for me. And I'd had it for a long time and I kept trying it, kept wanting to love it. And surprisingly, a ton of you guys, more bad than good, said that it did the same thing for you. So I think what it is it's beautiful when you first apply it. If you're gonna do a tutorial on camera and you're gonna use this product, it's gonna show up beautifully. It is gonna wear really nicely for a good 30 minutes, but then it's just gonna, I hate to say that though, I don't wanna bash it, but that's how it works for me. It just does not look good after you wear it for more than 30 minutes. It just starts settling. And I'd always shear it out with a beauty blender. I would use the tiniest bit, you know, and it would still settle. It would look kind of cakey. It would make me look a little old. No matter how I applied it, it would always do that. So I just thought, time to go. Okay, so, oh, here's one more skin thing. The Murad Advanced Acne and Wrinkle Reducer. I talked about this in my recent skincare video, and I'm just, like, still in love with this. I have a new one, and I'm already into it. I use that twice a day, in the morning and at night, and it's just really, really wonderful. Like, I think it really does. It really, really, really does make a difference. Okay, these shampoo, I might be able to get one more. No, it's a conditioner. Maybe I could, I don't know, it doesn't really look like it's a whole lot left, but the Dry Bar Sake Balm shampoo and conditioner, these are little travel sizes, but it's pretty generous travel size. They're Nourishing shampoo and conditioner. Very good. I do actually like these. Makes my hair feel nice. It rinses really well. It's not super heavy. I feel like these give my hair a really good shine. I noticed that when I use them. I am using the full-size version of them now. You guys know I'm not super spendy when it comes to shampoo and conditioner. You can definitely find good things at the drugstore. I do really like the formula of those, but the scent, the scent of Dry Bar products sometimes start to really turn me off. So that's the only bad thing about that. And I'll go ahead and talk about this too. The Mudslide Nourishing Hair Mask. I'm all about a hair mask or a deep conditioner, anything like that. I use those all the time. I have very fine, very straight hair. I don't care. I feel like it really needs that, or else it'll, you know, because it is thinner and stuff, it will break and it'll get damaged. So I really like using heavier products. It's really not going to make that big of a difference. My hair is already pretty straight and flat anyways, and that's what it does. So I would rather it be nourished and shiny and in good condition than still flat and straight and dry. So this is a good one, and I do have the big full size of that as well that I'm currently using. That I probably have about a quarter left, and I'm using an Oribe deep conditioner right now that is kind of converting me. I don't want to become an expensive hair product person because my hair is so long. I go through hair products like crazy, and I don't want to get hooked. You never want to get hooked on anything expensive like that, but I don't know. So I'll talk about that later because I'm only a couple days into using that. This speaking of, you don't have to spend a lot. It's very refreshing that you can go and find something as good as this at the drugstore. And it's the Garnier Fructis Damage Eraser Strength Reconstructing Butter. I freaking love the way this smells. It's very fruity, floral. This is honestly the best leave-in conditioner I've tried, or deep conditioner that I've tried. The Oribe, I hate to even say it's better than that. They're just different. The Oribe is really good, but you don't need that. This is good. You can go and buy this and be great. I love this. It really feels like butter, and it like coats your hair, and when you rinse it, your hair feels like Disney princess cartoon character hair. Like it feels like it's like all one piece, you know? That's when you know. Everything that I've tried for my hair has been really good. These products, now this, I can honestly say when I get done with the Dry Bar Sake Balm, the shampoo and conditioner, is that what it's called? Sake? Is that what it is? Sake Balm, yeah. I think that I'll probably not repurchase those again. I might in the future, and if I ever got any, I would definitely use them. It's not like I'm saying they're bad. I just wish the scent was different on those products. I'm not crazy about the scent. I used to really like it, and then over time it just kind of gets a little weird. This I would definitely repurchase. It is the Bumble Hairdressers Invisible Oil Shampoo and Conditioner, and I got this in one of those really like generous, what's it called? Like a big sample, like a deluxe sample from Sephora. Okay, this is the perfect shampoo and conditioner for me because like I said, you know, I have thin, fine hair, but I also want to use super heavy moisturizing products on it so that it's shiny, so that it's in good condition. This is good because it's very moisturizing, but the products themselves feel very light. I mean, it says invisible oil. It's kind of makes sense, you know? The shampoo was wonderful, and it just rinsed so beautifully. I remember just really loving it. And then the conditioner was almost like whipped. Like it was really thick and moisturizing, but it was kind of light and whipped feeling. It's just a very strange consistency, and it was truly different than any shampoo and conditioner that I've ever tried, and definitely something that I would spend the money on to repurchase because I did really enjoy those things, and they made my hair look nice. I did like this, the R&Co Bel Air Smoothing Shampoo and Conditioner. Are you picking up on a trend? All of my shampoos and conditioner are like the same, like smoothing or moisturizing formula, but this was good, and I think this was a more expensive brand, I'm pretty sure, but I really liked the way it made my hair look and feel. I liked the way it smelled. I got like 2 uses out of each one of these, so I got like 2 shampoos out of it, and I did notice that those days my hair looked great. So yeah, that would be something that I considered repurchasing, but I think definitely the Bumble Invisible Oil will be it. And then I did try the Oribe conditioner for Beautiful Color, the shampoo and conditioner for Beautiful Color. Again, it was fine. I mean, none of these are bad, but I don't think I would purchase the Oribe. If I was gonna do the Oribe, I would probably get like a moisturizing formula or something different. I just don't have color treated hair. Like, I haven't done it in 2 years. I haven't color treated my hair in like 2 years. And you can kind of see where my blonde peeks through. That's probably, I mean, anything that I had to cover up the blonde is probably faded out by this point. So I wouldn't even say it's color treated. It's just nothing I'm trying to preserve, at least, you know. So that's that. What else? I have 4 more things. The Dior Extase Dior Show. It's a good mascara, but I feel like I'm trying so many mascaras lately, so many new ones, that I like it because I feel like I'm kind of trying out everything, but this isn't one that really sticks out as something I would repurchase. I didn't really love the brush. It was one of those brushes that's like, it was just a little weird. I mean, it's nothing that's amazing that I would repurchase. But the Urban Decay Perversion is something that I would definitely repurchase. I think I have one more of these, like the sample size that came in a palette. I forgot what that palette's called, but I remember when I got it, I didn't open it and use it. But I will now that I know that I love this one. So on the the Urban Decay Perversion, definitely worth repurchasing. I have a little travel purse, whatever size, of the La Vanilla Healthy Deodorant in Pure Vanilla. I've said before, you know, you guys know, I mean, maybe if you've been watching my videos for years, that this is my favorite deodorant in the vanilla coconut scent, which is the one that's blue. Like this one looks yellow around. The vanilla coconut's blue. For some reason, that one really works for me. None of the other scents do. So while this was okay, it's just not as good as the other one. And that one has gotten really hard to find. So I don't know. I feel like I'm in like a deodorant rut because I really liked that one. I liked it for years. And then when I went back to using antiperspirants, like after Olivia was born, I just feel like the antiperspirants don't work. Like, I don't know what it is. It was almost like, I don't know. If you guys have any must-have deodorant recommendations, I know, like deodorant, let me. And then the MAC, what's this called? Mineralized Mascara. That was called Mineralized Multi-Effect Lash Charged Black. Okay, this is just a good natural looking mascara. I would compare this, it's very dried out. I use it a lot. I do like the brush. It's one of those brushes that's like very short haired. It's not gonna like really separate. It reminds me of the Burberry mascara that I got recently, and that it's just gonna make your lashes very natural, very wispy looking, very soft. It's not gonna look like a mascara. And I would keep this one in my bathroom, like in my medicine cabinet, in the days that I was just gonna do BB cream, nothing else. I wasn't gonna come in here and go for everything, the brows, everything. I would literally just take this and just do that and then be done with it for the day. So it's a good mascara if you like that soft look, if you don't want anything super dramatic. You know, you just want your lashes to look natural. This would be it. So that's it. I feel like this whole round of empties this time was a very good one. I feel like a lot of times I can not get repetitive, but you know, you end up repurchasing the same things and sort of using the same things, so empties can kind of be the same. But I feel like, you know, I really like to try different things, and this was sort of a good different grouping of stuff. So I hope that kind of helped you guys if you're wondering about any of those products, or looking for anything similar to this. Maybe you saw something that you'd want to try. But I feel like within this group, there were so many things that I know I'm going to repurchase, like good stuff. So that is, that's exciting. So hopefully that helped you guys out. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you all very, very soon. Bye.